them. They're all in, set to run. Hard Rider 1 from the outside. They're ready. Set to break at the 1,000. They're off. Hard Rider 1 of the first to bounce out. Galatea got away okay. Dennis Lou jumped reasonably. No pace in the early part there from Guilty Verdict, who settled at the tail. Good pressure up on top at the 800 metres now, where Hard Rider is sustaining it and leading by about a length. Turek Thunder retains the rails in second placing, followed by Calming on the outer. Close up as End Zone within 2.5 of the leader. Back behind them, Galatea, followed by Dennis Lou, who has to be scrubbed up here as they came to the turn. It's second last, and last of all is Guilty Verdict. Hard Rider the leader at the 400 metres from Calming the outside. Turek Thunder a length and a half away. End Zone fourth from Galatea, pulled to the outside. Dennis Lou six off them in the straight, and Calming's moved up now to go to the lead at the 200 metres. He's had to pull the whip on the inside. Hard Rider, it's 3/4 of a length away. Then End Zone, Galatea. Dennis Lou's running last, but Calming's pulling away from them. End Zone and Galatea finishing fairly well on the outside, but Calming takes out the first by a length and a half. Galatea got up for second, End Zone as third. Guilty Verdict came home well, ran fourth, and Hard Rider weakened and fell. Oh, Guilty Verdict clipped heels and threw the rider off after the line there. Turek Thunder's finished at the tail of the field, and last of all was Dennis Lou. Kevin McAvoy, 100. They're set and racing. Raging Fire, one of the first to bounce out. Ebony Knight over on the insides being hard ridden to try and retain his place. Gironde got out fast, and so too did Mr. Z today. He's gone to the lead as they settle down. Mr. Z about a length and a half clear from Raging Fire, Gironde and Ebony Knight on the inside. A length and a half Mustagil, followed then by Sindicato, 2 Bill Rouge, Flying Reality, and Spitz last of all at the 600 metres. And the leader, Mr. Z, by a neck. Running second is Raging Fire. A length away, Ebony Knight in third place on the inside from Sindicato. Mustagil going quickly around the outside of them, followed by Gironde, and then a gap to Spitz, making some ground as they corner from Flying Reality and Bill Rouge. Mr. Z hard pressured the leader. Mustagil's come at them very fast. He's hit the lead round the home turn. Raging Fire trying to go with him, and here's Spitz coming down the outside with a brilliant finishing run from last. That's Mustagil in front, but Spitz is claiming it with 100 metres to go. Spitz got to Mustagil, drew a neck in front. Mustagil kicking back well. Spitz just the leader though. Spitz in front, and Spitz by a half head to Mustagil. 3 lengths Ebony Knight third, Raging Fire a disappointing fourth. Then came Gironde and Sindicato. Bill Rouge, Mr. Z tied very badly. He's beaten only Flying Reality to the line. Set and they're away in racing. Bold Impulse began fast on the inside, and Soviet Draw got away quickly with Western Outlaw there outside. Happy Morning and Storm Edition just off them early. Bronze Roulette settled down next to last, and Hua Legend was last of all. Still haven't sorted out a leader here. Soviet Draw's working through at the 1400 in the middle to go to the front. From Western Outlaw the outside, Bold Impulse now eases back third the inside. Happy Morning travelling a little wide there, followed by just behind the Storm Edition in between horses. Bronze Roulette is next to last, and Hua Legend. Not a lot of pace on 1200 to run, only about 6 or 7 would cover them. And now Happy Morning, after doing a fair bit of work in the early part, has poked the neck clear from Soviet Draw, who retained the fence and kicked through to keep him on the outside. Couple of lengths away to Western Outlaw third, 2 lengths to Bold Impulse. On his outside there is Storm Edition as they go to the railway side. 3 lengths away, Bronze Roulette and Hua Legend on his outside. Happy Morning the leader at the 800 metres. He's drawn about a length clear now from Soviet Draw on the rails. He's still on the outside there, Happy Morning. 2 lengths to Western Outlaw holding down third placing. Then on the inside, Bold Impulse from Storm Edition, Bronze Roulette and Hua Legend. At the 550, on the outside, Happy Morning and neck clear to Soviet Draw, kicking through on the inside again. 3 lengths away is Western Outlaw, and now running on the outside is Storm Edition coming with his run. He's closing on these leaders. Bronze Roulette trying to follow him home as they corner. Happy Morning being tackled now by Storm Edition on the outside. Soviet Draw kicking through along the inside is giving something, and Bronze Roulette running on fairly well. Western Outlaw battling away, but Storm Edition on the outside is the leader from Western Outlaw and Soviet Draw. Storm Edition in front nearing the 50 metre mark. He's a length and a half clear. Bronze Roulette trying to get there, but Storm Edition too good. Storm Edition wins it well from Bronze Roulette second and Western Outlaw third. Then came Soviet Draw, and back behind those was Happy Morning, who worked pretty hard. Next was Bold Impulse, and Hua Legend was last of the 7. Racing, Dazzling Bell out fast on the inside. La Mukta a little slow as settling towards the end. Kentucky Hula and Typhoon Billy both began running, and after 100 metres they spear to the lead together. KMS getting up into third placing, followed by Dazzling Bell, Piavonic on their outside, nice and quick. 2 lengths further back in the field then came Lady Marion. Fashion Flame on the inside has 3 behind her. Ticket to Rome, La Mukta and Visual Displays. At the 700, Kentucky Hula in front by a length to Typhoon Billy. 2 lengths away, KMS outside Dazzling Bell, 2 nice and quick. Piavonic 6th on the inside from Lady Marion. Fashion Flame, La Mukta and then Ticket to Rome and 2 to Visual Displays. They came to the corner. Kentucky Hula a neck in front only to Typhoon Billy. KMS third. Dazzling Bell right behind them in the blue colours from Piavonic, nice and quick. Fashion Flame sneaking through on the inside, then Lady Marion. Typhoon Billy took the lead at the top of the straight now, and she raced away a couple of lengths in front of KMS. Dazzling Bell, Fashion Flame and then Kentucky Hula from Piavonic, but Typhoon Billy well clear. She's racing right away. In fact, she's 3 in front and has them beaten to a frazzle and eased up Typhoon Billy. She killed them. Won it well from Piavonic or Dazzling Bell. Photo for the minors. Fashion Flame close up 4th. Then came Lady Marion, followed by Ticket to Rome and La Mukta. Next in was KMS, who couldn't finish it off. Kentucky Hula weakened towards the end as nice and quick, and Visual Displays was last all the way. 1600. Line looks okay, and attendant with PlayStation, they're off. Iron Horse out okay. Over on the outside, Shore Blue was a little bit slow to move. Shining Path and Knockrow both away fast. PlayStation's up there too with Tiger's Eye. Kenzine is going forward over on the outside. Northerly settles with 3 behind him in a fairly bunched field, including Oval Office back there with Shore Blue. And Knockrow took up the running at the 1200 by 2 to Kenzine, 1 to Tiger's Eye. And Shining Path is up 4th on the outside, followed by Iron Horse, a length to Northerly. Next is PlayStation, a little worse in midfield, and 2 behind him is Furnish, and they're followed by Shore Blue. And Oval Office brought up the rear as they went by the 1,000 metres, and making play Knockrow, and he sped away. He's gone out by 4 lengths to Kenzine. Tiger's Eye a half length away the inside, a length and a half to Shining Path. Northerly next over on the outside of Iron Horse, and they're followed by PlayStation, who's come away from the rails. 1 to Shore Blue, and then came Furnish, and 2 to Oval Office. Knockrow back the tempo off coming down the side. Kenzine rushed up to him. Shining Path whipped around the outside too, and Northerly's off and running as well. He's got up to 4th from Tiger's Eye. Iron Horse a length to PlayStation, and they're followed then by Shore Blue taken to the outside, running on from Furnish. And Oval Office last as they've bunched. It's Knockrow, Kenzine, Shining Path. Northerly is 4 wide as they enter the straight. Just behind them, Tiger's Eye looking for a run on the inside. Not a lot of room there. Furnish is coming with a run, but Northerly is spread it away from them. At the 200, and the West Australians raced away now. Coming home well as Oval Office on the outside with Furnish, but Northerly with 58 has bolted in. Northerly easily by 4. Oval Office second, Knockrow third. Furnish 4th, and they're followed by Tiger's Eye, Shore Blue, PlayStation, and back behind them were Iron Horse. To the tail was Shining Path, and Kenzine last of all. All clear, racing. So Gorgeous jumped away okay today on the inside. Slipstream got away very quickly. Real Time, Giscar and Secret Remedy all go out fast early. Gallopini set off them second last. So Gorgeous hustled through on the inside. Real Time on her outside showed the way at the 800 metres. Real Time fighting for his head went to the lead now. Secret Remedy is third, and Slipstream is 4th on the rail, followed by Giscar and then Gallopini, and last of all Super Impressive by the 600. And Real Time the leader, a little more than a length clear from So Gorgeous with the rail. Third is Secret Remedy. Slipstream on the rails from Giscar. A length further back, cornering is Gallopini, and Super Impressive tacks onto them as they swing the corner. And on the inside, So Gorgeous. Real Time on her outside. Giscar in the blue colours. Slipstream needs a run, and there's one about to present itself, I think, and then Gallopini coming down the outside. Giscar in front, though. Out in the middle of the course, Giscar from Slipstream along the inside, and wider out. Gallopini can't get there. It's Giscar in front. He's a length and a half in front, Giscar, and he'll hold him out, and Giscar wins it by about a length on the line to Slipstream and Gallopini. Then Super Impressive, Secret Remedy. So Gorgeous back to the tail in company with Real Time. Line looks okay up on the 1200 metre chute. They're about to break. All clear. Racing. Wyndham Special began okay with the baggy green. Joanne's Dream began very quickly. So did Queen Carey, and Just Fun was out in a hurry too, and Queen hustling through with Emma Sensual. A lot of pace through the first 200. Just Fun out wider, taking a slender lead. Queen pushing up along the fence with Emma Sensual between horses, settling down third. Wyndham Special just off them, a length and a half off the pace. Joanne's Dream is around her, the baggy green over on the rail. 2 lengths further back is Queen Carey. Spurn on the fence, another 2 to Jamaica Win in the orange sleeves and cap, followed by Com here, Tanith and Mrs. Tendulkar. 500 left to go now. Just Fun, a narrow leader from Queen, and Emma Sensual in the blue colours. Joanne's Dream is fourth from the baggy green. Wyndham Special next, and Baster's at work on this filly now as they corner. She's about 5 off them under pressure. Just Fun led round the turn from Queen, Joanne's Dream, Emma Sensual. Jamaica Win's getting up on the inside. Wyndham Special, oh, she's a long way back at the 200 metres. Joanne's Dream with a run after Just Fun. Queen and Jamaica Win through on the inside, and Mrs. Tendulkar getting a late run. Joanne's Dream has hit the lead now. Queen Carey and Wyndham Special is lifting late. On the outside, Queen Carey swamps them and wins. Queen Carey out wide. Comey has come home hard too. She's right up there with Joanne's Dream. Wyndham Special got going late, isn't all that far away. Followed by Spurn, Jamaica Win, and Mrs. Tendulkar wasn't far off them. Queen weakening the last bit with Emma Sensual, Just Fun and Tanith, and one more, the baggy green, finishing along last. They're set and away. Brew jumped okay. Ken Chevelle touched slow. Typhoon gets back, and Dylan bounded out and led in the early part from Veuve Malik. Just behind them, Slalom and Mamaloney's got up into a good place fourth. Then Teddy Bear into Mission. Brew on the inside from Logical Reason, who's got back third from last. Typhoon and Ken Chevelle brought up the rear. Dylan led them though, heading out to the 1,000 metres. He's about a neck clear from Veuve Malik. 2 lengths behind these is Slalom, getting a good run third the inside of Mamaloney, and Teddy Bear's posted wide. One a Mission, Logical Reason on the inside of him. A length and a half Ken Chevelle, Typhoon out wide, and Brew now last on the rails by the 800 metres, and the leader is Dylan. By a neck here from Veuve Malik, the outside. Slalom's coming away from the rails. Then Teddy Bear and Mamaloney, a Mission getting up just behind these horses within 3 of the leader. A couple of lengths away then in the field is Logical Reason, Ken Chevelle, Typhoon, and 2 to Brew as they swing around the home turn, and Dylan the inside. Veuve Malik the outer. They've been 1-2 all the way. Slalom is next, and a Mission's worked into it. He's got a kick left as they swing the corner, looking for somewhere to go. Ollie, he might have to go to the inside of Dylan. Logical Reason comes to the outer with his run in the straight. Veuve Malik, Dylan, a Mission getting up on their inside, and wider out Logical Reason with Slalom and Typhoon. A Mission though sprinting hard at the 150. He kicked away to Veuve Malik, Ken Chevelle and Logical Reason, but a Mission is a wonderful first up winner here. A Mission beat Logical Reason by 2 lengths. Ken Chevelle or Veuve Malik for third. Then Typhoon and Slalom. A break to Dylan, who folded from Mamaloney. Brew and Teddy Bear, who did race wide, dropped out last. He could be a smart galloper in the making, this bloke. Number 8.